Everybody, welcome back to Darksiders Comics. I'm doing another review today with you, and today's victim is Dynamite from Dynamite, basically. And this is number one. And Dynamite is basically more a zombie event, just like Marvel has Marvel Zombies and DC Comics has Deceased. And Dynamite is doing their own version with their own IP and properties, and I think that's cool. And yeah, I read it, and well, I have something to say about it, of course. First of all, the cover. This is the cover of, I believe, Arthur Soydam. I probably always butcher the names. I like this cover, but there's a problem. There's something that I don't like, and there's this big thing here beneath. I mean, when I look at the cover, my eyes automatically goes here. It's nitpicking, of course, but I wanted to point it out because you can easily, get this one, this part, and shove it all up here, make it the fonts a little bit bigger, and show the cover a little bit more because the cover is very cool. I mean, it's Vampirella digging herself out of the grave. Yeah, cool. So what is this all about? So we start here in a retirement home, and we see John Carter. And John Carter is rambling about a planet, and there's nurses here, and they talk to him, and they think him a little bit crazy. And then the next panel is that he finds the planet. It's Mars, by the way. He wills himself to the surface of the planet, and he's young again, and also he has a body. So I'm not sure how John Carter's powers, if he has any powers, works, because I only know John Carter, from the books and a little bit, and that he has adventures on Barsoom, the planet, or I believe, is it the planet or is it Mars? I don't know. Maybe it's a city, maybe it's a district. I don't know. I'm not really familiar with all of these characters except for Vampirella and Red Sonja. But hey, he is there, and he is, try to find his son, his wife, Deja, and he's jumping through Mars because there's a very low gravity, so he can jump high. And then he comes to the city. And then he jumps over the fences, and he yells at the people, saying, "Hey, I'm back, I'm back." And then he turns around, and there are all zombies and monsters. So cool. This particular comic goes from, how do you say, one story to another story, goes back to the story, and continues with the other story. And what I mean with that, so we have a couple of pages here, and then we skip to another page of another hero, quote unquote hero, and tells a little bit of story, and then continues to other people. I'm not really liking that format because it takes me out of the story, so the flow is a little bit off, but I know why they do it, because they need to introduce all the characters and the storylines. So here we see one of the most ugliest spaceships that I have seen in a comic before, and we see that these people come from Draculon, who is home of Vampirella. And Vampirella is here an ambassador. They are on a secret mission, and they are, need to get her to point A to point B. Then they hear a distress call from a shuttle, and they're going to investigate. So I cannot talk a lot about it, because every time I turn a page, like now, so this is the next page, do we see Red Sonja? So I have to be careful what I show. Here we see Red Sonja. She is a prisoner, and she is being hunted, or she is hunting someone called Zoran. And Zoran is, I don't know, maybe not really an enemy, but they are double crossing each other the whole time. It's more like a game. So this time it's her she's gonna search for him. They find a place like a Mayan Inca like structure. Zoran's on top of that, and then on the bottom there are bodies. That's this story. And then we skip a few pages, and then we go into this hero, because Dynamite has also a superhero team. I'm not very familiar. I believe this is Peter Cannonball or Thunderbolts. I'm not really sure. He is getting teached because this is a how do you say? Why am I forgetting the name? I can't. I forget the name, but he is. He needs to do some kind of mission. No, that's the wrong word. I mean, it's so frustrating that I cannot come up with the word. Oh yeah, it's a test. Jesus Christ. Oh man, words are hard. Yeah, he needs to do a test, so he needs to battle this creature, and this is the red llama, by the way. And I know the superhero team has also a green llama, but like I said, I'm not really familiar with all these. What's going on with the flickering? Did you see that? No, I saw a flickering on the screen, but maybe it's not on the video. Let's continue before my camera shuts down. So yeah, basically it goes on and on and on a little bit, and I like what I'm seeing, but at the same time I'm very confused. For instance, so I told you about the ugly ship. So this is the scout ship, but this ship is totally different from the main ship because it's a scout ship, right? And the people here are saying, hey, this is the scout ship. Zoom in, please. So thank you very much. But when we go back here, it suggests that the captain and Vampirella and the crew are on here. But that's not possible because they are still on the big ship and they need to investigate the scout ship. So see what I mean? I mean, the word balloon says, okay, they are in here. Then they see on the screen the same scout ship. They need to investigate, but they are on the most ugly ship in comics history. Yes. Like this. I don't get it. And so Zoran is infected, and Sonya needs to kill him, and you know, saving her life in the process. What I don't like is silly Billy humor. So her captive is also getting infected, and he says, "Num num num, eat you right up." Why? Why would you do that? I mean, if you do a zombie-like event, right? Why don't you go all out? Skip the whole stupid humor and go balls to the walls. I mean, you have great property. By the way, great looking art. I forget to say that, but the art in the whole book is really good. You have great characters. You know, go all out. It's blood and guts. Do zombies, do monsters, do infection. Whatever this event is, just go all out. Stop with the silly Billy humor. But hey, that's me, of course. It's my opinion. It ends more like, skip a few pages, show you some art. That, as you can see, there's a lot of infection monsters going on. So Sonya goes up to this Inca-like structure, and something is talking to her. And I'm not going to show you, but when I saw who it is or what it was, I thought to myself, okay, there will be a new character introduced into the next book. And that character I haven't seen for a very, very long time. And I'm intrigued. How the story progresses. So, and oh, by the way, we see John Carter getting zombified while he is still on Mars. How does that work, by the way? I mean, he has a body on Earth and he has also a young body on Barsoom, or how does that work? I don't know, but sorry for that. Probably did. I hope you didn't see that. Don't. I wanted to show you all these beautiful covers. So if you are a collector, yeah, that wasn't my intention. So don't stop the video at that point. Maybe you know who it is or what it is. I'm not saying anything. Is it worth a buy? I don't know. Yes, I would say I'm a little bit on the fence because of the whole, disrupting of the flow of the story. I know that you need to introduce characters. You need to introduce storylines from different point of views and different times and different places. Does it work? I'm not really sure. It's up to you. But I have my money worth out of this book. I like what I saw, although I do not know all the characters. So yeah, it's a recommend for a first comic, for a first #1 from a new series. It's not bad. It's not really bad. So yeah, that's it. Nothing really good or bad to say anything. More good than bad, but yeah, that's it. This is also my video. By the way, we are at 112% now with our comic Blackheart Manor. I'm gonna leave, of course, the description in the below the video. So please check that out. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to my channel, like the video, share the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Have a great day, people.